That down. Let's move on to this, shall we? Spider-Man Brand New Day is shooting right now as we speak over in Europe. The cameras are rolling, all that kind of stuff. We already know a bunch of people that are in it. Well, now, and there have been a bunch of rumors about Florence Pugh, all that, which may turn out to be true, may not turn out to be true. But we've got a new casting in Spider-Man Brand New Day that is confirmed. Severance superstar Tramell Tillman, who plays Mr. Milchick, has been added to the cast of Spider-Man. Gizmodo writes, no word on who he'll be playing, but will happily follow Mr. Milchick into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. By the way, this was originally broke by the Hollywood Reporter. Gizmodo is just kind of reporting on it as well. It writes the following. The manager, let me bop this up a bit. The manager of the Severed Floor has a new gig, taglining with Spider-Man. Though we, of course, have absolutely no idea which character he'll be playing, Severance standout Tramell Tillman will be swinging into a role in Spider-Man Brand New Day. The update on the much-anticipated fourth Spider-Man MCU movie starring the returning Tom Holland, Zendaya, and Jacob Batalon, plus John Bernthal's Punisher and Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, come from Variety. Tillman joins Sadie Sink from Stranger Things and Liz Colin-Zayas, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, from The Bear. On the film's list, new cast members from other things we like, though we have no clue who they'll be playing here. All right. This, first of all, Mr. Milchick in season 1 of Severance was a very interesting character, but it wasn't until season 2 that he really started to shine. Devour festulence. One of the great lines in television history. I love that. And he's become a very deep character and a very wildly entertaining character as well. As a matter of fact, Tom Cruise loved him so much in it, they gave a role for him in the last Mission Impossible thing. It was because Tom Cruise was such a big fan of Severance, decided to bring him in. And by the way, he was one of the standouts. Small role, but he stood out a lot in that recent Mission Impossible film. Now, look, I've already seen the discussions happening online of people absolutely convinced he's playing Miles Morales' dad. While I have no firsthand knowledge of anything, guys, I can tell you he is not playing Miles Morales' dad. We just talked on this show a few weeks ago how Kevin Feige came out and made the statement that when it comes to anything Miles Morales related, he's been told to, this is a direct quote, keep his hands off. That's what Kevin Feige said. So, well, John, that's just Miles. It didn't say anything about Miles' dad. Well, it said anything Miles Morales related. So I think it's pretty safe to say he is not playing Miles Morales' dad. Now, had Kevin Feige not come out and said that they can't touch anything Miles Morales, oh God, he would be great as Miles' dad. He really would. But that's not who he's going to be playing. I really don't have a theory right now on who he could be playing. I mean, if you go by the Spider-Man animated series, the Friendly Neighborhood, is that what the name of it? It's Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man? I mean, he could be the new Osborn. But I don't think they're going to go that direction either. Let's just put it this way. I don't care who he's playing, because I've always said adding talent is never a mistake. And this guy is great. And I think in the next couple of years, he is going to be a breakout superstar. I love seeing him on screen. I think he's going to fit in well and great with this. I cannot wait to find out who he's playing, but this is great. And we just keep getting more and more news about this Spider-Man movie. They got themselves a great director. Again, I am concerned that John Watts is no longer there, who directed the last 3 Spider-Man movies and did a fabulous job with them. But they got Destin Daniel Cretton, I should say, in there, who directed Shang-Chi. He'll do a great job. I love the way this cast has come together. Anyway, Rob, what do you think about him joining Spider-Man?
Well, look, he's a great actor. And what I love is they've put together in this movie, I think, a terrific ensemble, not just of superhero characters, but just in general. And I think, look, they're following up a movie. Again, the pressure's on. A $2 billion hit, again, that was so beloved because obviously the Spider-Man characters and all the different villains. So it's a tough act to follow. And they have to really they have to build up Peter Parker from the ground up, really. So I think the fact that they're really filling this cast with heavy hitters is something that makes me interested. Because look, it's all about character. And they're going after some of the best actors to fill these roles. I've really liked what Sadie Sink has done on in Stranger Things, and I want to see Mark Ruffalo brought back as you do to the Hulk we all know and love, and the fact that the Hulk and Punisher. I mean, I love John Bernthal. I think he's great.
Oh, so good.
And this cast just makes me more and more excited. I mean, look, I'll watch anything. When you put together, I love ensembles. I love seeing a group of actors all interacting. And the fact that this story seems to be leaning into, I don't need an apocalyptic space-time rip. I want to see something. I want to see the story of how does Spider-Man go from nothing to something. He's had his whole life turned upside down. He's lost Aunt May. He's lost his own identity. And that appeals to me. And I think we might get a really heartfelt, grounded, very interesting, character-driven Spider-Man film. And I'm there for it, dude. I am there for it.
Guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, PrizePicks. What a great time to be a sports fan. Basketball playoffs are on. Hockey playoffs are on. It is the perfect time to jump into the action with PrizePicks, the easiest and most fun way to turn your sports knowledge into real winnings. PrizePicks is daily fantasy made really simple. Just pick more or less on a few player projections, like points, assists, goals, and you can win up to 2,000 times your money. For example, this week, I've got Jalen Brunson for more than 24.5 points, or Jason Tatum for more than 6.5 rebounds. I love how fast and easy it is to lock in a lineup in just under a minute. Plus, they've got a couple of weekly features, like, for example, Flex Friday. If your lineup doesn't win, you get your net losses back in promo funds. And every Tuesday, check out Taco Tuesday for discounted player projections up to 25% off. So download the app today and use the code Campea to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Campea to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. Run your game. All right, guys. Question is for you. What do you think about this? I mean, the cast of this movie's coming together really well. I think he's a fabulous addition to it. Whatever you guys think about it, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.